Assign, the whole new innovation and project made of love by a group of Sekolah Menengah Sains Kompasu students. Roof nowadays are non-biodegradable, but with our Assign, all of this may change. Our main objective is to make a roof tile which is much better than the normal roof. To invent a roof tile which can be made with an affordable and a reasonable price, and lastly, a roof tile that can be recycled and easily reusable. By using Assign, the cost needed to make one roof tile can be reduced as it is made of sugarcane bagasse and clay. Plus, because it is made out of sugarcane waste, it can be easily recycled by using the Assign. Furthermore, Assign has a higher tensile strength when compared to the normal roof, which causes it to not easily break apart when it falls off from a high position, as it contains fiber from the sugarcane that has been used. The roof tile that we have created does not crack easily when it expands or contracts to withstand our uncertain weather in Malaysia.
So today, I will tell you about an introduction of this project. Innovation is a new product or modification from existing product in the marketing with commercial value and meet the needs and requirement of user. Innovation can produce students who have creative and innovative idea, plus who has an interest in the production of new product that can contribute to the world, which is ever changing. In line with the needs of the today technology, invention and innovation competition, they are organized indeed generates and encourage students with creative ideas to realize their dreams and show it to the world. With this opportunity, we as MSKB students took this opportunity and produced a product called the Assign Roof Tile. Nowadays, roof tiles are heavy to carry, easily to break apart when they fall off from higher ground. And they also crack with the sudden change of the weather, such as from hot to the sudden rain. This can be proved through some experiment that has been done by several professors in Malaysia, which state 5 out of 30 people will step on broken roof tile which fall off because of mine and because it sudden crack and fall off. So through this problem statement, we create a new tile as the solution to this problem, the Assign. Assign is 16% made of sugarcane waste, which can be easily found on the street of Malaysia. So it has high tensile strength to hold the roof together, thus causing it not to crack easily when it falls from higher ground. Through the various experiments, we also found out that the rooftop that we have created can also withstand the sudden change in temperature, so it does not crack easily. Plus, with the inner material are changed to only sugarcane waste and clay, the roof tile is much lighter and easier to handle.
Next, I will tell you about material apparatus needed, which is sugarcane bagasse, clay, distilled water, aluminium foil, 15 ml beaker, 10 ml beaker and lighter. Next, I will tell you about methodology. Firstly, the sugarcane bagasse are collected and are dried for 3 days. Second, the sugarcane bagasse waste are then burned until it turns to ashes. Then, the ashes and the clay is then measured with the beaker to get a ratio 3:2 ratio. The mixture is then collected and 2000 ml of distilled water is added. And lastly, the mixture is then put into the model and be dried.
Alright, so for next, I will tell you the discussion and the conclusion or the collection from this project. So for the first one, for discussion of the tensile strength. Compared to the normal roof, Assign has a higher tensile strength. To compare the tensile strength of these two roofs, we can conduct an experiment. The normal roof and the Assign are brought to higher places and is dropped until it reaches ground. It is observed that the normal roof was shattered while Assign remains unchanged. From this experiment, we can conclude that the Assign is and has a higher tensile strength compared to the normal roof. And for the second one, the temperature test change. A good quality roof is a roof that can resist a sudden temperature change, and that would be the Asahin. This because the Asahin can resist a quick temperature change. It can be shown by an experiment. A normal roof and the Asahin were put into a beaker of water and is heated. After a while, the normal roof will crack and produce white fumes while the Asahin stay unchanged. So, we can conclude that the Asahin can resist the quick change of weather. The next, weathering test. People will think the Asahin will be much heavier than the other roof because this roof is combined with sugarcane bagasse. But it was absolutely wrong. An experiment is done to take the weight of the Asahin and the normal roof. It was proven that the Asahin is not heavy as the normal roof. The conclusion that we can make is the Asahin is much lighter than other roof. Next, lastly, for the conclusion, as a conclusion, after the experiment that we have conducted, we can prove that our roof that we have invented are better than the nowadays roof. The first experiment shows that when the two roof tiles are thrown from a certain height, the Asahin didn't even crack while the roof tile break to pieces. The second test shows about the change in structure of tiles when it is heated at a high temperature and cooled simultaneously. The Asahin again proved that it could be withstand the sudden change in temperature as it has a really high tensile strength and the bond between the bamboo atom and the cement are quite strong. Why? The normal roof cracks after the first minute and release white fumes. The third test shows that even though much sugarcane has been used to make one Asahin roof tile, but it is still lighter and much cheaper to make one. As a conclusion, the industry should use Asahin as nowadays roof tile as it is cheap, light and can be recycled.